Addiction is no longer viewed simply as repeated drug use or a lack of willpower. It is now understood as a chronic, relapsing brain disorder involving changes in motivation, reward, stress, memory, and self control. In 2016, George Koob and Nora Volkow proposed a three-stage neurobiological model of addiction that explains how different brain circuits drive the progression from initial drug use to compulsive addiction and repeated relapse. The first stage is the binge or intoxication stage. This is the reward phase of addiction and is driven by positive reinforcement. The key neurocircuit involved is the mesolimbic dopamine pathway, extending from the ventral tegmental area or VTA to the nucleus accumbens. When an addictive substance is used, dopamine is released in large amounts, producing feelings of pleasure, reward, and euphoria. The brain begins associating the drug with environmental cues, people, and places through learning and conditioning. During this stage, drug use is largely voluntary, goal directed, and driven by the desire to experience pleasurable effects. With repeated exposure, drug use gradually escalates. The second stage is withdrawal and negative effect. As addiction progresses, the brain adapts to repeated drug exposure. The reward system becomes less responsive, resulting in reduced dopamine activity in the nucleus accumbens. At the same time, stress circuits become overactive, particularly within the extended amygdala. Neurotransmitters such as corticotropin releasing factor or CRF and dynorphin contribute to anxiety, irritability, dysphoria, and emotional distress. Instead of taking the drug to feel good, the individual now takes it primarily to relieve these unpleasant withdrawal symptoms. This shift from positive reinforcement to negative reinforcement marks an important transition in addiction. The third stage is preoccupation and anticipation, commonly recognized as craving. This stage is characterized by intense desire for the drug and a high risk of relapse, even after prolonged abstinence. Chronic drug use produces neuroadaptations in the prefrontal cortex, leading to impaired executive functions such as decision making, impulse control, and judgment. Control over behavior shifts from the ventral striatum, which mediates goal directed actions, to the dorsal striatum, which is responsible for habitual behaviors. Drug related cues acquire excessive motivational significance, a process known as incentive salience. As a result, exposure to these cues triggers intense craving and compulsive drug seeking. These three stages do not occur in isolation. They continuously interact to form a self perpetuating cycle. Binge and intoxication strengthen reward learning. Withdrawal increases emotional distress and drives further drug use. Preoccupation and craving increase the likelihood of relapse, which leads back to binge and intoxication. Each cycle produces further neurobiological changes, making addiction progressively more chronic and difficult to overcome. Understanding this three-stage model highlights why addiction is a disorder of brain circuits rather than simply a failure of willpower. Effective treatment therefore requires addressing all three components: reducing reward-driven drug use, managing withdrawal and stress, and strengthening executive control while preventing relapse.